Y'all okay? Everybody all right? You alive? You made it? You're okay. You're all right. Hey man, you gotta take it in stride. You gotta take it in stride. We lost. They got the right to talk shit. Listen, I hate the San Francisco 49ers, but they got the right to talk that shit. They got the right to stick their chest out, pop their collar. They got the right to laugh. They fucked us up. I ain't lying. Shout out to them. But living in enemy territory, hey man, they throw shots, you better throw shots back. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. It's hard to defend these motherfuckers. And we know who the problem people is. Don't let nobody change your mind on who the motherfucking problem people. The problem person. The defense ran out of gas. You ran out of
Well,
gas.
Dak is ass, right? Can I say on TV? Because he is ass.
You can say whatever you want on TV.
Okay.
Listen, I have defended this man since he was drafted in the fourth round out of Mississippi State. When he took the job from Romo, and I knew he'd take the job from Romo, I thought this kid, being born a Cowboys fan, I thought that he would get us to a Lombardi. And he ain't no different than Tony Romo. It ain't Jason Garrett. It ain't Scott Linehan. It ain't Mike McCarthy. It ain't Kellen Moore. It ain't Schottenheimer. It's Dak Prescott. It's Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott is the problem. And unlike Romo, at least Romo tried. Romo was a victim of injuries. This dude was drafted in the fourth round for a reason. And I'm not going to lie to you. At first, I used to think Brock Purdy was a fluke. Seventh round, Mr. Relevant. But then again, I've always said it ain't where you draft it, is as long as you get in. Because there are just some dudes who are hungry. And some guys get played because of the college they went to. Iowa State, Fresno State, Boise State, Appalachian State. Guys get fucking looked over because they're not from the power schools. They're from the small schools. And then there's Dak Prescott. I'm not going to make no excuses for this dude. I have defended Dak forever. I own the jerseys, the shirts, all that. Dak Prescott fucked up. And I don't know about a lot of y'all, because I know a lot of y'all are drinking the Kool-Aid. You're drinking the Kool-Aid. You're making the excuses. You got the grape Kool-Aid, ice cold, and you drinking it. You want to put it on Parsons. And Parsons is getting exposed. Parsons still got the potential to be one of the legends. But we can stop this LT talk. We can stop this greatest defense and trying to be like the 2000 Ravens or the 84 Bears and stop it. It's over. Let's stop the nonsense now. As long as Dak Prescott's quarterback and we're running the Texas joke offense, which now I know what the Texas joke offense is. The Texas joke offense is let's put training wheels on this bike. Let's let him dink and dunk and hope we can get some yak. Because we don't trust this man to throw the ball down the field. You got outdueled by a 7th round pick who played what I would call one of the perfect games. He out there managing and throwing darts, and you're out here throwing interceptions and making the 49ers look unstoppable. Did they win the game? Fuck yes, they did. And dunk Dallas in fucking the Tenderloin district like the bitches they are after they were done with them. You can sit here and blame this. You can sit here and blame the running game. You can sit here and blame that. You can sit here and blame the defense. You can sit here and blame Leighton Vander Esch. You can sit here and blame Parsons. You can blame. It's Dak fucking Prescott. He's the problem. He's the problem. This guy.
Leaving that locker room last January against those guys.
I mean, it's obvious. I mean, we're so far past that, to be honest with you, but that's obvious. I mean, you just want to piss me off going into this week, and I appreciate that. I do, actually. I do. Yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Lost drive, you guys.
I mean, every day. Every day. Every day, Ty, every day.
You know what? He's a good talker. I ain't buying it. You know, he's an humanitarian. You know what? Walter Payton Man of the Year award winner. You know, he runs Fate Fight Finish, and he does Sleep Number and you know, little commercials, yogurts, and all of that shit. Man, get the fuck out of here. That don't equals championships. That has nothing to do with championships. That has nothing to do with winning. You're just a talker. You and your stupid fucking brother, y'all make me sick. I'm tired of it. And honestly, I will say this too. It's not just a 49er game. Okay? It's not. The 49er game was the last straw. I believe in rivalry. The 49ers is the greatest conference rival to the Dallas Cowboys. It is. And we're both fighting for a 6th ring. And them boys look like they don't give a fuck about it. I heard their coach, what their coach said. Their coach was like, man, it's just another game. It was just another game. And I believe him. I believe what he was saying. Because he was that man's offense. He was Dan Quinn's offensive coordinator when they were both at Atlanta. And he was like, man, I just want to pound this. You could tell. I just want to pound this motherfucker. I just want to beat these fools. And they played us like that. And we got our ass kicked. Steve Wilkes, I think that's his name. What a game plan. I'm a defensive man by nature, and I wanted to see what Dan Quinn was going to draw up and what Steve Wilkes was going to. Steve Wilkes played an immaculate game. He had them boys out there, you know what I'm saying, Thomas Hitman Hearns punching the ball out, you know, in the right place. Kinlaw was on his game. Them boys was working. Them boys, Hargraves was working. Them boys was working. They were all over our boys. Hats off to Steve Wilkes in the 49er defense because they made that fucking Texas joke offense look like shit. And you could tell they did not take Dallas serious for shit. And they knew Dak was going to fuck up. They knew our running game was subpar. They knew it. It was Tony Pollard, and that's it. And it ain't got nothing to do with Zeke, because Zeke wasn't shit anyway. But Dallas didn't do the smart thing and go get a running back. You wanted to be cute. And instead of going to get a running back in the draft when you could have, you wanted to be cute and you wanted to go viral. So you went and got Deuce Vaughn because Chris Vaughn was working there. See, you about clicks. You're not about wins. Now I sound like Oregon's coach because Dallas is about clicks. You're not about wins. So I might as well just say the whole thing. The game ain't played in Hollywood. The game is played on the field. And last night at Levi Stadium, you got your ass kicked. They robbed you, nigga. And they threw your ass in the bay, nigga. Off the San Rafael Bridge, motherfucker. And you look like shit. And you cow bitches defending this clown, you should be ashamed. And I don't give a fuck. I want to say this too. I don't give a fuck who you are. 8 to 80, dumb, cripple, or crazy, friend, foe, family, don't give a fuck. You niggas defending Dak, you a clown. I said at the beginning of the season, this is the death of 2-1-4. 2-1 is gone. The 4 is out of here. You ain't going to give, come on, man, be smart with yourself. You're not finna give Dak no contract extension. You're going to use that first round pick and you're going to go get a quarterback. I don't give a fuck where Dallas picks in the first round. That's a quarterback. They might even move up a little bit to get a quarterback. And Bo Nix is not overrated. That was the dumbest shit I heard last night. You're a hater. And you niggas that's trying to hang on to Dak because he black, you make me sick. Put the color on the shelf. He's a sorry-ass fucking mediocre, overrated quarterback, and he's playing like it. Instead of trying to live, instead of doing what a Brock Purdy or Russell Wilson, these dudes who was not first-round quarterbacks, because no matter how Russ is playing right now, let's not forget, Russ is a world champion. Brock Purdy is playing like he wants to be a world champion. He's playing like he understands that those boys have not got a ring since the 90s, and he gonna put them back on that pedestal. Like he's trying to get to Vegas. So they fans can sell out, and so they can go out as kings. The mediocrity that's going on, you can't put it on Jerry. Jerry's putting the talent out there. The coaching staff is kind of mid, as the kids say. It's kind of mid. The talent is great. The defense, everyone talks too much. Michael Parsons needs to get off his podcast and shut the fuck up. Dak Prescott needs to stop running to the podium for excuse after excuse after excuse and play his fucking game. He shit the bed, and he made everything else around him look bad. You are the goddamn field general. You go out there in the first down, second down, third down, punt. The defense just came out the field. What the fuck you think gonna happen? Okay, turnover. All right, here we go. Offense back on the field. There's that 25, 30-second Texas joke offense again. Defense back on the field. Them niggas barely got to sit down, go over plays, have a conversation, sip Gatorade, and catch their breath. And they already got a grad A, and they probably thinking the same thing. This nigga ain't shit. You see CD Lamb's face? CD Lamb's face said everything. They keep doing CD like that. He finna leave. Oh, my God. This nigga's trash. I bet Brandon Cook's probably second guessing coming here. Same thing with Stephon Gilmore. You know, Brandon Cooks. Hey, Cowboys can fam. You know your guy, the best pickup in 30 years. Some of y'all Cowboy fans make me sick. You disgust me. You ain't shit. I don't give a fuck how many subs you got. I don't give a fuck how you think you this big fan, your tattoos. You don't tell the truth. And most of you niggas on Twitter, you was a bullshit fans. All y'all do shit for clicks and likes. That's shit to sell merchandise. You're afraid to tell the truth. You're absolutely scared to tell the truth. And some of you black Cowboy fans, you make me sick, niggers. You make me sick. You know why you make me sick? Because you're looking at the color of a man's skin and not his actions on the field. You make me sick. So you're going to defend this man till the fucking cows come home, even though he's overrated. Now, I want to say this too. He's not leaving, and they're going to ride Dak for the rest of the season. But you Garen better fucking believe that there will be a new quarterback in 2024 in Dallas. And it ain't Trey Lance. Cooper Rush is gone. So they're going to move Trey Lance up to the number 2. And he won't be there long either because it's going to shuffle. Because next year is going to be bad. It's a horrible season for Dallas next year. You can already see it coming. It's going to be horrible. Here we go. We where other teams have used their rebuild and at least made it to a conference title game. Dallas is on the cusp of a full rebuild, and we ain't gonna be shit. Like seriously. And change ain't gonna happen until there's complete. You need a younger coach. I said this before. They need a younger coach. They need a today's coach, not a washed up coach, not a used car salesman like Mike McCarthy. And Kellen Moore wasn't the answer either. You need to go get a younger head coach. You know, like Nick Sirianni. People get mad at Nick and they crack jokes about him and shit, but them boys ride for him. Like Mike Tomlin, how no matter what, the Steelers, they ride for him. That young coach down there in motherfucking and with the Rams, him. Like how Kingsbury was with Arizona, because it wasn't him, it was that goddamn Kyler Murray. It's just younger coach. You got to get with the times. The Cowboys are washed up. This is the Taylor Swift NFL. It's a new NFL. We went through eras with great players, Montana Aikman. We can go back to Bart Starr and all that. This is a different. I once told people this is a part of NFLE. Y'all remember me telling y'all about NFLE, and I said it's going to be a change, and the pop culture is going to come into it. Well, welcome to NFLE, where the players don't matter. Well, we kind of went through it with Jessica Simpson, but Jessica Simpson was not on the same stage as a Taylor Swift. Now this is Taylor Swift's NFL.
Name. Come on, man. Dak Prescott.
Not on the list. Now go. Chuck, we good? Yep, go right in.
What was that? They're no better than us.
That's Mr. Taylor Swift. He's always welcome. Also, every time we let you guys in, you destroy the place and make us look like idiots.
Quit holding up the line for the people who deserve to be in there. Now go home and suck on Jerry's titty. He's already asleep, and I'm going in.
Sorry about that, C-Mac. Come right in.
You know, this new NFL, this new NFL, the young kids NFL, you know, fans that didn't know about the NFL, and it's about a click. It's about things, it's about a click, it's about clickbait, it's about, popularity. Teams, the older teams, the Pittsburgh, the San Francisco 49ers, Philadelphia Eagles, even the Buffalo Bills, these older teams, they're keeping up with the times. The Kansas City Chiefs, they're a part of the new culture. The Dallas Cowboys are a has-been team. I love the Cowboys. I love the Cowboys to death. But this is why for the last few years, it ain't Stephen A. Smith or Shannon Sharp. People are just looking at the Cowboys going, what makes them America's team? What makes them so special? Not understanding that there was just a title given to us from, old highlights in the 70s and the 80s, and it just kind of carried on. And we never held the torch high as a franchise, the players, Jerry Jones. That's why Jimmy Johnson is not in the Ring of Honor. This organization is outdated. They think outdated. They move outdated. They think going to get this guy or that guy or some guy that used to be a pivotal part of the organization that really wasn't shit because he was just a backup quarterback. And I'm talking about Jason Garrett. Mike McCarthy really wasn't shit, to be honest with you. He was just a guy that won a ring because of Aaron Rodgers and a stout defense. Now look at him. Behind this video that I'm doing right now is the only highlight of the Dallas Cowboys game from last night. The only highlight. Nothing else. Nothing unless you want to start throwing Dak Prescott's interceptions in. This was the only moment. And now Kevontae Terrapin is hurt. Did you see how he looked on special teams after Terrapin went down? Looked real special education. The Cowboys don't even look 3-2. They look about, honestly, 1-4. You went and bullied some mediocre teams. Now, don't get me wrong. For bragging purposes, that's all it was. To stick your chest out, to talk some shit, yeah. But in your heart, you knew it was a problem. And I wanted to see if we really was about that life when, Sunday night, the most legendary teams in the NFC throwing down, and one team is light years ahead of you. And looking like they on their way to get 6. Looking like they trying to get to Vegas. They don't give a fuck. It's about the throwdown with, you can tell it's about the throwdown with the revenge game against Philadelphia, and we trying to get the number 1 seed, and we trying to get to fucking Vegas. Now, I remember years ago when the 49ers, they had a Super Bowl in Palo Alto. If I'm not mistaken, somebody correct me if I'm wrong with this, but I could have sworn that the 49ers once had a Super Bowl in Palo Alto and they won. I could be wrong. But I do think they had a Super Bowl in Palo Alto and they won. Like, man, they trying to lock down the West Coast. And they playing like it. Dallas is playing like they're the bullies of the low-hanging fruit. They're the kings of the mediocres. They're the gods of the 5 and the 6 seeds. That is not going to get you no Lombardi. That is not going to get you a divisional round win. It ain't going to do none of that. It's going to get you bounced in the fucking first round of the playoffs. If you even make the playoffs. And people can say what they want. I'm big on rivalries. Yankees, Red Sox, Ohio State, Michigan, Texas, Oklahoma, Oregon State, Oregon, Colorado State, Colorado. I'm big on that shit. Kimball High versus Carter High. I'm big on that shit. Ain't nothing you supposed to go hard for when it's a rivalry game. This was one of the most lopsided Cowboy 49er games I've ever witnessed in my life. And I gotta agree with several Cowboy fans. This is the most embarrassing game since the 44-6 loss against Philadelphia. Absolutely humiliating. And I'm not going to take nothing from the San Francisco 49ers and their fans for pointing out and calling us cow bitches and laughing at that. Hey, man, you got to take it. Our team let us down. We have seen there should be no contract extension. We should just go ahead and do to Dak what we did to Zeke. Get the last little bit of juice out this motherfucker and throw him out. And to me, I don't give a fuck about the no trade clause. All that shit can be voided and broke. That's why I didn't understand the way you goofy motherfuckers on Twitter. He's got a no trade clause. Who gives a fuck? All contracts can be broken. If you motherfuckers know contract negotiations, you know things can change. So all that shit don't matter about a no trade clause. You brought in Trey Lance. And Trey Lance, if Trey Lance did give out information, if he really did get information, Trey Lance is the worst snitch in the world, bruh. He is the worst snitch ever. He is the most dumbest snitch I ever seen. Because that show you he didn't have no information, which I never believed that anyway. But boy, I swear, if Trey Lance was sitting in the room, yeah, they run it like this, or they do it like Trey Lance, you the worst goddamn snitch ever, nigga. I mean, for real. Your snitch skills provided no information, or that's just that stupid. Either or, unsuccessful. Cooper Rush is gone. They're gonna they're going quarterback in the first round, not the second, not the third, not the fourth, they're going quarterback in the first round. That's it. That's sealed Dak's fate. It sealed his fate. And you want to talk about giving out trade secrets? Watch Kellen Moore this Sunday. Watch what he do to Dallas. Watch. He over there right now giving them all the tidbits on Dak Prescott. Oh, he gonna throw 2 picks in that game. We might go through the West Coast stint 0-2. We might be 3-3 next Monday. Might be 3-3. If Dallas lose against the Chargers, I wouldn't be surprised. And let's be real. The Chargers do have ask Phillip Rivers what it's like about the Dallas Cowboys. Like, I don't remember us ever beating Phillip Rivers. So let's not act like the Chargers don't got our number. So let's stop that shit. We might go 0-2 on this West Coast trip because they might break our he might make our defense run out of gas again, and here we go again. I swear, I used to get so mad about the Cowboys. I have raged out in videos so many times. I'm not mad. Not at all. Not tripping. I don't care. It's just now we're here now. And I wanted to see how this team measures up against a Super Bowl contender, and they suck. They absolutely fucking suck, and we're here now. We are here now. The Eagles are running in division, sole possession of first place. The NFC war is between Philly and San Fran. Now, we're going to look shitty in the power rankings, and we just rightfully so. And the Cowboys look like pretenders yet again. I don't even think they're going to win 12 games this season. Look at them. Fuck the schedule. Look at the team. Look at the quarterback. The quarterback looked like shit. Y'all can defend that motherfucker all you want. You fucking side bussing Deion Sanders, University of Colorado Buffaloes, hoe hopping ass, fake woke clown Erica Bad. Don't niggas make me sick. You Colin Kaepernick dick suckers make me sick. We over here got to lower our expectations because Dallas is not that good. Our quarterback is below. Man, that boy is fucking stepped on Mexican weed. He not even mid. He not mid. That boy Rego. That boy Bob Brown. That boy weed with the seeds like a motherfucker, man. For real. That boy trash. And we got to lower our expectations because that Texas joke 30-second offense that he runs is awful, bro. I'm good. But we gotta live through it for one more season. Because I guarantee you, I'm not worried about next year. I'm not saying we contenders and none of that shit. I'm not saying none of that. I'm just saying we're gonna have we got a new quarterback and we got to deal with it. This is what? It'll be our third quarterback in 10 years, 12 years. So, and we got to deal with it. Because it ain't gonna be Cooper Rush and it ain't gonna be Dak Prescott. I don't believe it'll be Trey Lance. It'll be some, and I'm gonna put this out here too. And I want to say this. Because this is a point where I will look at the Cowboys and shake my head. Because I think I know who they gonna get as quarterback. I really do. And I'm not happy about it. But Jerry Jones is about asses in the stands, merchandise sales. He ain't about winning. He's about looking good while losing. Now I can accept that. Like I said, if I died right now, I've seen multiple world titles with my team. I've seen damn near everyone besides 71. So seeing the Cowboys winning world titles, been there, done that. Telling y'all the truth about the Cowboys is what I do. I piss people off, especially cow bitches, cow frauds, TV fans, bullshit fans. Well, I piss you off because I tell the truth and you know it hurts. I believe in my heart the Cowboys in the draft next year is going after Shedeur Sanders, Deion Sanders' son from Colorado, if he comes out. If Shedeur Sanders comes out, that's who they're going after. They're going after him. Why? Deion Sanders. Because Deion is going to open up that pipeline between Dallas and Denver and to try to shoot people down there from the Buffaloes to the Cowboys. And I don't want Shedeur Sanders on the Cowboys, not at all. I don't need a flashy ring showing Erica Badu fucking woke bitch to replace this caramel macchiato from Starbucks with extra whipped fucking cream. I want a real quarterback, a winner, a leader, an accurate quarterback that's got that dog in it. I don't need no soft bitch. I don't need no Migos. Ski! I don't need that shit. You see us losing games. Ski! I don't need that shit. I need a winner. And it ain't him. Like I said, it's kind of cool that I'm not mad and I can just tell the truth and let this shit out. But we got to deal with it. Oh, and another thing for you motherfuckers saying this shit, you get on my nerves with this dumb shit, you cow fried motherfuckers. It's still a long season. It's still a long season. Man, we're a few weeks from November, bitch. We are almost at the midway point of October, bitch. What are you talking about? The NFC is already separating the contenders from the pretenders. That's some shit you usually do in November. But the two teams ahead right now in the NFC is showing everybody it's about us and nobody else. They are the 1 and 2 dudes. Because I said I can't put nobody over them until people start beating them. The Eagles went to the goddamn Super Bowl. They the one. 49ers played the Eagles in the NFC title game. That makes them 2. Dallas is 3. They don't look like they're 3, but oh my God, are they not 3 and 2? It's going to be hard for them to get a 4th and a 5th win. If they even get that by the bye week. And then the schedule is going to get hard after they come back from the bye week. Seriously. Our quarterback talks too much. It's to me, it's off the field leadership. On the field, I don't think the team believes in you. I think that they want to see something different. I seen the frustrated look in the Brandon Cooks and CeeDee Lambs and Micah Parsons' face. We already know how Diggs felt about you. He called you a bitch-ass nigga during practice. They don't respect you. Michael Parsons had his little interview during the offseason, and he said they played their hearts out, but they can't speak for everybody else, and he was talking about you. I already told everybody about the mutiny between Jaron Kearse and Michael Parsons and Tank Lawrence. They don't like you, dude. They think you a bitch. I guarantee you, as soon as you leave, they're going to rally around whoever the next quarterback is, and they're going to win games because they didn't like you. People just tired of Dak. I rode with Dak and praised this dude and thought he would get it together. And before his injury, Dak has just decreased. I mean this when I say Dak should pick up a bottle again and start back drinking. When Dak was a drinker and an alcoholic, he was a dual threat quarterback and Heisman Trophy candidate and had Mississippi State a number 1 ranked team in the NCAA. When Dak wanted to be sober and all that shit, it didn't work. Hey, there are a lot of artists that make good fucking entertainment off drugs. A lot. Basquiat, Hendrix, a lot. Prince, Michael, a lot. Wu-Tang, Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, a lot of art. Bieber, a lot of artists made a lot of good shit off of fucking cocaine, alcohol, pills. When Dak stopped drinking, his game fell the fuck off. It had nothing to do with his mama, his brother killings. They ain't got nothing to do with that. When he decided to be sober, that ain't him. Go pick up a bottle, homeboy. Maybe you might learn how to be a dual threat quarterback and a gunslinger again. Because this little weak bitch, this little weak, little scary little dude, well, you ain't wanted around here. Get the fuck out of Dallas. Take the star out, homie. I dealt with a phony homo. And I don't give a fuck. Because it's more than about winning games. It's about getting the Vincent Lombardi trophy. Because there's a team currently in this conference that's playing for a 6th ring, and the other one's playing for their 2nd ring, and they look like it. They're hungry like it. They go on the road. They dominate. At home, they kill people. They're playing like it. They're playing like it's us versus everybody. And if the Cowboys can't play like that, which is what they're not doing now, this is what you get. Again, this is the only fucking highlight. Now, a 49er fan can throw in the whole game, and it's a highlight reel. It makes no sense, man. It makes absolutely no sense. If you calling yourself the best, you got to play like the best. If not, motherfuckers are going to make fun of your ass.
I think is a perfect, come on, my nigga, for Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones is ready to say that to die.
Yeah.
Come on, my nigga.
How long? How long, my nigga? How many? But
how long is wild, though?
Yeah, all right,
how long
pause. You said how long first.
No.
You said it as well. I go to the videotape. Yeah. Don't make me go to the videotape this early. You said it, and then you said, unless you were trying to lie me, pause. I go to the videotape right now. All right, even if I said it pause.
Get a pass. You get a pass.
That's crazy. I get a pass, but you don't get yourself a pass. Let me ask you this real quick before we move on. How many, come on, my niggas, do Jerry Jones got? Because he got a plethora of come on, my niggas.
He had at least 18 come on.
At least 18 come on, my niggas.
He had at least 18 come ons for what's the nigga, the running
Elliott,
back, Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah, it's a lot of niggas over the years that we might not even remember. Because he can't come on my nigga Tony Romo. You know, he don't fit the criteria for come on my nigga Jason Witten and them niggas.
Yeah, Terrell Owens.
Yeah. Come on, my nigga. Jerry Jones may have the longest list of come on, my niggas in the whole shit.
You know what I said after the game? I was, come on, my nigga. We can't deal with this no more. I'm good. Fuck this. And fuck anybody that fit. And I mean it. I don't give a fuck. And I know I probably lost a lot of friendships last night. Rivalries are important to me. Rivalries are very important to me. Winning games like this, even if you lose games, you don't lose games looking like that. 12-7, 12-19, 20, what is it, 23, 17. Like, you put up fights. You lost those games. You lost against the Niners twice. But this game, they pretty much said, you a bitch, nigga. You still my bitch, nigga. I'm your daddy. You my bitch. And to make it real bad, Christian McCaffrey sealed that shit so cold. He made Micah Parsons stand there and do a jersey swap. Now, I know that's a part of the game nowadays and shit, but if I was Michael Parsons, hey, Playboy, I'm going to shoot you this shit later on. I'll mail it to you. I got you. You're going to get it. But I ain't finna stand here right now in front of these cameras and these goddamn telephoto lenses and have my picture taken with us holding this joint. I'm going to send it to you, or I'm going to get security to bring it to you after I get dressed and shit. But I ain't finna stand here. So you got your ass kicked. Niggas really said you was a bitch. And stand here, bitch, fake ass Lawrence Taylor, and give me this goddamn jersey, nigga. I'm your daddy. Yes, daddy. Man, get the fuck out of here. What happened to y'all, nigga? Y'all soft. Y'all baby shit soft. It ain't gonna change. You can tell it's gonna be a long season. It's still a lot of games left. You Cowboy fans are a fucking joke, man. Not all of y'all, most of y'all. And you niggas, most of you niggas on at least 80% of you niggas on Twitter, man, go fuck yourself, nigga. Y'all get on Twitter and make all excuses. You bitches too. You bitches too. And I guess that's a double meaning because a lot of you cow bitch fans are bitches. And a lot of you brides on there, y'all need to shut the fuck up, bitch. Go make me a goddamn barbecue plate. Go make me go make me a mint julep, bitch. Pour my drink. Don't talk about Cowboys just because you throw a hat on and some leggings, bitch. That don't make you a diehard fan. Shut up. Shut up. And you bitch niggas that's all about your subs and your likes, fuck y'all too. Nigga, y'all just talk because you want to see like 20 hearts next to your name. Motherfucker, you ain't a real fan. You can tell the way you talk. I'm going to ride with him. You sound like a battered wife, nigga. Did Jerry Jones slap you, nigga, tell you to go stand in the corner? I'm going to ride with him. It's Dallas Cowboys for life. It's Dallas Cowboys. Y'all some bitches, nigga. Oh, my mama, nigga. Y'all some bitches. They embarrassed themselves. They shit the bed on motherfucking Sunday night and showed the whole world they ain't shit and showed the NFC it's about us. We're talking about the Philadelphia Eagles and the goddamn 49ers respectively. And everything under us, man, fuck you. Fuck you, nigga. And that's how they played. The Niners played the Eagles played the Rams like that, and the Niners played the Cowboys like that. Like, it ain't about nobody else but us. It ain't about no one else but us. And if the Cowboys, I hope the Cowboys are looking at this one, we got to do something. I hope Dak Prescott's looking at this going, I'm the leader of this team. I got to get out here and ball out. If not, man, I'm out of here. And trust me, you're going to be just like Zeke. Y'all going to be sitting in Lake Louisville talking about the days of old and what you could have done, what you should have done, how it could have been, what we might have had. because this is a Taylor Swift NFL. And the Cowboys look like has-beens. Hurts to say that. But we look like we don't fit into the new generation of the Taylor Swift NFL. We look like people go, who are you? I never heard of you. Oh, you're that one guy. Aren't you that guy that threw those interceptions against the Niners? Why do they call y'all America's team? What is that about? You guys don't do nothing. In order to break those negative mistakes, winning does it. Beating good teams does it. It's not a long season. They're making it a short one for Cowboy fans. You can blame Jerry. You knew Mike McCarthy wasn't shit. You can blame him. You can blame the schemes. You can blame Dan Quinn. You can blame whoever the fuck you want. Dan Quinn, Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, Will McClay, Schottenheimer, McCarthy. They don't play fucking on the field. They make Jerry, Stephen, and Will brings in the personnel. Quinn, McCarthy, Schottenheimer, Al Harris. They get the players ready. They get the schemes up. Now, performing is player. See, why do I have to be Booger McFarland? And the number one guy on the field, the field general, ain't shit. And it needs to be said. And we got to ride the rest of the year with this dude. We got to. Because there won't be no change. Mr. I'll throw less than 10 interceptions. You threw 3 in one game. 4 interceptions in the last 2 weeks. You probably gonna throw 2 more on fucking Sunday. By this time next Monday, your little 10 interception talk is gonna be down. You're gonna be at 4 before you look stupid. So you can think this is a Dak bash video. I don't give a fuck. This is not about even the 49er situation. This is about just as a whole, we see who the problem is, and it's got to change next year. It's got to. Because as a person who believes in the rivalries of the NFC East and the NFC as a whole, this dude is an embarrassment. I don't care what his NFC East record is. From Quincy Carter to Chad Hutchinson to Romo to Dak Prescott, it's the same old shit. Get me a winner at QB. Go find one. There's a couple of guys in this draft next year. They got the skills to be winners, and they're better than Dak. But it ain't Shadar Sanders. It's not him. That's some putting asses in the stands, but that ain't gonna equal divisional round wins or conference title wins and or Super Bowls. Nope, that ain't got nothing to do with that. He's just another quarterback that won't be around much longer, living off his daddy. To me, he's the black Johnny Manziel, and I ain't buying it. So I just wanted to get all this out. I ain't mad. Frustrated? Yeah. Mad? Nah. Congratulations, 49er fans. Even you Eagles motherfuckers. As much as I don't want to give none of y'all props, I tip my hat to y'all because y'all trying to get to Vegas. And y'all look like it. You are playing like it. And you can't help but respect that. There are guys that don't got rings. who are fighting to get their world title. And I actually thought my team would be in the mix of this. And it's hard to see. I just think it's another year of football. Unless I see different, unless they really sitting around and we were humbled. If you're really going to go out there and you got to play like it, you got to play like you want to get in the mix. It ain't too late to get in the mix. But can you at least play like it instead of playing like you just going through the motions and getting a check? And can you, Dak Prescott, play like you are QB1 of the Dallas Cowboys established 1960? Because right now, I don't give a fuck how long you've been here. All I see is the mulatto Tony Romo, and that ain't it. Because you, just like Romo, all y'all good for is postseason chokes, excuses, a lot of talking. Talk ain't shit. Actions is what I believe in. It's as simple as that. Just trash. Get it together, fellas. Get it the fuck together.
I hate you. I hate you. I don't even know you, and I hate your guts. I hope all the bad things in life happen to you and nobody else but you.